Okay, Professor Jim Schultz here for my Finance 311 students. I wanted to get you guys out another video as you prepare to celebrate on Monday, and so I wanted to go ahead and shoot another YouTube video here to help you guys in your studies. And so the problem or problems in this case that I selected are from the extra bond valuation practice set. I'm going to do number 3 and number 4 together because they're very much related. So let's go ahead and work through these problems one by one, and you'll kind of see how they are interrelated. So, number 3, what is the CY, that is current yield? What is the current yield on a bond that is currently quoted at 97.2, pays an 8% coupon, and will mature in 3.5 years? Okay, so a quote of 97.2, that is to be interpreted as 97.2% of par. So you take 97.2% times 1,000 equals $972. And I'm going to keep the current color scheme. Alright, we press on. So 97.2% of 1,000 is $972. So whenever you see a quote that looks like this, understand that that is a percentage of par. If you were to see a dollar sign next to that, then that would simply be the actual bond's price given to you straight away. So once you know the bond's price of $972, you can compute the current yield pretty easily because remember, it's just the coupon divided by the price. The coupon is 8%, so that's clearly 80 bucks. 80 divided by 972 is 8.23%. So this problem's pretty straightforward. But then if you take a look at number 4, what is the capital gains yield for the upcoming year for the bond in problem 3? Okay, so we want to know, basically using this relationship over here, what is the CGY? We just found the CY, that's 8.23. So now what is the CGY? If we could find the yield to maturity, then we could easily get the CGY. So we're going to go that route rather than trying to do a new minus old over old application. Remember, to find the yield to maturity, you're simply solving for I, the time value of money setup. Alright? Now, even though the problem didn't state one way or another, you should assume semi-annual if it doesn't state one way or another. And again, I will be very explicit on any exams for you guys. And if you have a question during the exam, of course, you can always come up and ask me. That certainly is something I could tell you. So the present value is 962, or the bond's price that we found in number 3. We know the future value is always 1,000. The payment is going to be 40 because it's an 8% coupon, but it's paid semi-annually. So that's 40. There are 3.5 years to maturity, so that's 7 6-month periods. So then it just becomes pretty straightforward. You crank through that guy, and you get 4.475. And of course, that's a semi-annual output because these two were semi-annual inputs. So you multiply that guy by 2, and you get 8.95%. So then you can simply plug into this relationship, this equation, and back out your capital gains yield of 0.72%. So that is how you solve number 3 and number 4 on the extra bond valuation set.